you from my front yard today, and I'm actually going to show you how to repot a plant. We're working today with one of my peace lilies. It's one of my smaller ones, and we're going to put it into a larger pot. I do this every spring, go through all my plants and see which ones have become pot bound and need to go into a bigger pot. So to start with, I like putting my plants into plastic pots. I find that when you use clay or ceramic pots, while they're really pretty, they absorb a lot of your water. So I think most plants, not all, but most of them do better if you go with plastic pots. So we're repotting this peace lily into this pot today. And I always put pebbles to cover the holes. Make sure your pots do have holes in the bottom for drainage. But the reason I put the pebbles on top of the holes, it still allows water to drain out, but the dirt stays in. So I've just grabbed these from our little creek bed in the backyard. My lovely assistant Scott is here to help me. Some of you may recognize him from the bar. So not only is he a fabulous bartender, he is also got a really green thumb, and he's going to help me out today. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we have our pebbles in the bottom of the pot, is we're going to stick a little bit of potting soil in here. And I'm just using Vigoro today. You can use any potting soil, really. And we're just going to put a little bit of dirt down in here for a base. And then I'm going to use
10-10-10.
This is 10-10-10.
It rhymes with Rin 10-10, which some of you will remember.
About this much. And we're going to sprinkle it in the bottom. And we're going to do a little more potting soil on top of that. Spread it, kind of mix it.
Kind of mix it up a little bit.
Mix that up really good. And I'm just making a little bit of a indentation here. And then we're going to, you want to pull that out for me?
Yeah.
Lovely assistant. And we're dumping the old stuff just over in this wheelbarrow. The great thing about potted plants, one of the things I love about the lodge is all of our apartments have balconies. So, you know, potted plants are great to have out on your balcony, spring, summer, fall. You've even got some winter plants that you can keep out there.
You notice the root ball, how it's intact, and we're going to drop it into the new pot.
And then my lovely assistant will come around and help me start filling in with the potting soil. And so if you're doing this for the balcony of your apartment, make sure that you are reading the directions for plants. Some of you have, the great thing is we've got apartments that face all different areas. Some of you face the woods, so you're got a little more shade. Great area for things like ferns. Peace lilies do well just about anywhere. They don't like a lot of direct sun, so they'll do well on the wooded side. You've got, some of you face the pool, so some of your sun-loving plants, because that faces the west. Some of you that face the terrace, you've got a great area actually for a lot of different types of plants, but just make sure you're reading the instructions for the plant, see what type of light that they like. Also, this time of year when we've still got a lot of storms coming in, it's a little windy, make sure that you've got your pots maybe not up on the railings but down low so they don't get blown over. You can also do, you grab one of those ferns from the hanging plant. Some of you, ferns are great. They don't like a lot of direct sun. They like kind of more filtered sun, but you can hang these from the top of your balcony. And these are really pretty. They do really well in Georgia in the summer because it gets so humid. They love humidity and moisture.
And we actually split our ferns every year. We keep them in the basement, and we split our ferns every year, refertilize and rehang. And believe it or not, it looks a little bit peaked right now, but give this thing another month and it'll just be exploding all over and hanging all down the basket. So if you take good care of them and fertilize them and change the soil out every year, you can keep ferns for pretty much forever. And like I said, we split them. I use a hatchet. I split them with a hatchet. Now, it's probably not ideal for you guys, but it works for us.
So if you need a hook to hang, if you have a hanging plant that you want to hang up out on your balcony and you need a hook, call the office, put in a work order, and John or Bob will be more than happy to come up and put something in for you so you can put your hanging plants up as well. Now we've got this in the new pot, and so we're just gonna we're actually gonna use some
Miracle-Gro.
Miracle-Gro. This is water that we've already used Miracle-Gro in. Make sure you are putting a lot of water on this once you repot it. And we are all set. Here is our peace lily in the new pot. And this will, see, you can see it draining. But this will actually, I'll do in a few more months, I'll send you a picture of how much this has grown and changed. You'll see a huge difference in this. Everybody have a great day. Hope you enjoy potting plants.
See you at the bar. Marriage is a love between two people. They get together and they love one another. First, you're going to take this, bunch it together.
Yeah, I know how to repot.